Hey y'all, this is your girl Contessa. It's y'all lunchtime, so y'all got time to chat with me. I'm gonna give y'all some time. Y'all need to tap in. Y'all need to start sharing this video to give y'all some much needed updates because from the inbox that I'm getting, y'all better tap in. So y'all go ahead and not only I want y'all to engage, I need y'all to share this. So it's y'all lunchtime. Let's tap in, tap in. I'm gonna be sharing it, making sure that everybody can get a hold of what we're about to talk about. So let me go ahead and highlight this to make sure that everybody can get tapped in. Let me make sure I'm sharing this. Y'all need to share this. Tap in. It's lunchtime. Tap in, y'all. Tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. And I just want to say thank you for everybody who has been really engaged and locked in with me. For those of y'all who know me, y'all know I move and shake. I don't sit still. But for those of y'all who don't know me just yet, stay connected. You're going to get to know me. I want to be able to serve you, but you got to lock in and engage with me to be served. So let's go ahead and share this post. Let's get it out. I'm sharing it myself to make sure that nothing gets missed because it is empowerment hour. It's lunchtime. So y'all got some time on y'all lunch. So y'all make sure that y'all tap in. I need y'all to comment in the comment section because I'm going to be giving plenty of updates. So go ahead, tap, tap in. Let me keep sharing. Tap in, tap in. Okay, I think that's my last little share. Okay, y'all. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I got my water. It is, I don't know where y'all at, but it's hot where I am. So I need my little sip of water. I got my light on. So, y'all, I'm really, really excited. I have been going on live. I have been sharing updates. I have been doing a lot, right? And I've been offering opportunities for anyone who follows me on my social media. If you are subscribed to my email listserv, if you are on any of my platforms, websites, I'm making sure that you're getting flooded with information to make sure that you are independent. There's a lot of things going on. And there's a few things that I want to just bring to your attention. One, your finances. Two, your mental health. Three, your livelihood and the flexibility you have to maneuver your livelihood in a way that always benefits you and your family. So I made a rant video. I want to say maybe a week ago, about a week or two ago. And the title of it was F Your Job, where the F stands for forget. Now, when I created that rant, it was coming from a place where I was so frustrated for people who I empathized with. I've talked to people who are just so sick and tired of their job. They are so sick and tired of the micromanagement of their bosses. They are so sick and tired of feeling like I can't take a mental health break from my job because maybe you don't have enough PTO, no vacation time, or your bosses are micromanaging and they don't approve your time off, or you just don't have the finances to be able to do so. And out of that frustration, you can't just say, you know what, I'm not going to show up to work today. And I have other means to pay myself, even if I don't get paid for my 9 to 5. Just not having that flexibility is frustrating in itself. Okay. And so when I did that F Your Job rant, I offered the opportunity to mentor and coach individuals who want to learn how to monetize their skills and build a business so that when they say F their job, they're able to still have some money coming in because they have what I like to call financial flexibility. Now, I know you hear people say financial freedom, but the reason why I like to use the phrase financial flexibility is because we always got to have our money tied to something, right? Tied to a bill, tied to some sort of responsibility. But if you have the flexibility to move the way you need to move to take care of your mental health, to take care of bills that you didn't know came out the sky, you want to have enough streams of income coming in to where any mishaps that come up, you're able to tap into that source. So, what I offered in F My Job mentorship is the opportunity to support individuals who have not already exercised their right to be financially flexible, I wanted to give them the opportunity to build a business ground up. So I'm going to go to my website. Now, my website is called 10K 30 Day Push. On there, it is an education website that helps you to get all the information that you need to be able to build a business, monetize your skills, and make money on your own terms. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my website with you so that you can be educated and get financially free. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up my website. Okay, let me check my other sources to make sure that y'all can see what I see, because I can also follow along with y'all as well. Give me 1 second. Okay, are we doing good? Are we doing good? Let's see. I just want to see if y'all can see my screen. On my stream. There we go. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So y'all can see. So according to my website, you can learn how to make $10,000 in a 30-day push. What I love about this is that this is my personal testimony. I was working at a job, and I was working during a time where a lot of people were struggling. A lot of people were not doing good. And I'm specifically speaking about the pandemic. Now, during the pandemic, there was a lot of people losing their jobs because of the uncertainty of what was going on at that time. I dared to believe that I was going to be financially flexible even during a time of quote unquote famine. People were losing their jobs left and right. People were scared. Gig work started to go out the roof. There was a lot of opportunity that I, as an entrepreneur, saw for myself. So during the time of the pandemic, I learned some skills that I had. I learned how to package those skills, and then I was able to offer them as a product and a service, and I was able to make $10,000 in 30 days. Now, I was able to make so much money working for myself that I was able to quit my job, and I was able to live on my own works, my own dealings, and I was able to move forward and make money because I learned how to monetize my knowledge and I learned how to monetize my skills. While I was doing that process, a lot of people who was witnessing me said, Contessa, how did you do this? And so I created a coaching program to help walk people through how I was able to turn my knowledge and my skills into something that paid me over and over again. So I wanted to offer you this opportunity to visit my website, 10K 30 Day Push, so you too can learn how to take your knowledge and skills and get paid. So that's my testimony of how the 10K 30 Day Push came about. So as you can see in the homepage, you'll be able to learn some information about the push program. So look at that cute picture. Okay, hold on, let's pause. Let's pause for 1 second. First of all, bam, cheetah outfit. Shout out to my girl, Charlie. She helped with my photo shoot. She helped style me. You go, girl. Get her styling services. So then we need to go ahead and go back here. Bam. Let's look at that picture. Where's that picture at? Go Diva. So I also want to shout out my photographer, Black Jules. Y'all need to go ahead and get your pictures done. I'm actually tagged both of them because they are they're part of my glam squad, and I did my own makeup because y'all know I do makeup. So they're the ones who took my pictures and also styled me for my shoots. Now, here you can also see some testimonies, but this is not the thing I wanted to focus on. Go to 10K 30 Day Push. Go ahead and stalk me on my website and see what I'm about. But this is what I wanted to draw your attention to. I want to draw your attention to the Push program. This is a 30-day intensive coaching program that is going to change your life. The biggest thing that I always preach when I talk to my students is that you have to get in the mindset to think, create, and launch your money-making ideas. So that's what I push in this coaching program, is that I help you to think, create, and launch your business ideas in 30 days. It is a 30-day intensive program. I'm not going to baby step things. I'm literally going to be pushing you out of your comfort zone. During the 4-week program, you will be going into product creation, strategy, sales funnels, branding, marketing, targeting. I'm going through it all, and you will have access to my push workbook that I'm going to be pushing you along the journey. Now, that is a very hefty requirement. Not only is it a requirement of your time, but it is also a requirement of your finances, because this is not an easy program, nor is it cheap, because you get me and you get me fully. So the investment is indeed $1,199. Now, one thing that I know about money is that money is an exchange. It is a seed. I am not afraid to ask for my pricing. As I told you, I was able to make $10,000 real quick on my own. And so part of me charging my worth is modeling to you that you should get to a place where you're not afraid to ask for $1,000, $2,000, and that is considered chump change. During the process where I had my family members and friends watching me run all my coaching programs, they were seeing my $2,000, $10,000 checks that were being cut. $2,000, I was able to make that off of a 3-hour gig. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that you have to get around people that is not afraid to not only price their products appropriately, but that they talk about money not from a broke mindset. A broke mindset sees money as unattainable. A broke mindset doesn't know that they can leverage their knowledge and skills to obtain the money, and that the money is nothing to get excited about, but that it is a tool to be used to either invest in themselves, invest in their business, or invest in something that will continue to build money, which is called a what? An asset. So you need to hang around people who are not afraid to charge their prices. And you need to be coached around and be mentored by people who aren't afraid to make their money, so that you don't be afraid to make your money. Now, this is my 30-day intensive coaching program that I said is not cheap. It is $1,199. But as I made my video the other day about F my job, I wanted to give the opportunity for people who can't make that investment right now. So I created the F my job, where the F stands for forget. I made a mentorship program where you will have access to my 10K 30-day push program for free. Now, I'm not taking too many people for this cohort because, again, you're getting a lot of my time. And so I really want to invest into you, because I believe, now let's go ahead and put my spiritual hat on. I believe that whatever I plant, God will reward me. I don't look for rewards from other people. I look for how God blesses me. And so as I invest in individuals who need help learning how to think, create, and launch their money making idea for free, I know God is going to bless me. He's going to bless me health, mental health, finances, opportunities. I know my blessings come from God, so I don't even have to worry about that. But I also want to let you know that this is not going to be free to you, even though you're not paying me financially. It's going to cost you your time. It's going to cost you your pride. It's going to cost you stepping into a zone that is uncomfortable. So even though this F My Job mentorship is free, it's still going to cost you something. So all you have to do is go to 10k30daypush.com/fmyjob, and you'll be able to see the description of my mentorship program, what to expect, how to join, and then there is going to be an application at the bottom. So I will say this. As you are completing the application, please make sure that you're putting updated and accurate information into the check boxes, because if I cannot communicate with you, if I cannot find you, if I do not have any proof that you exist as a person, that's why I do ask for your emails, your phone numbers, your social media handles. If you do not put any contact information where I could verify that you're a human, you will not be chosen for this program, and I will not take this application seriously. Also, I want you to really be thoughtful about the information that you put on the application, because this is a chance for me to get to know you, really learn of your pain points so that I can really help you. Because not only do I move off of my knowledge, but I also move off of my spirit, because I want to be wise in how I mentor you, okay? I don't want to talk up the side of my neck. I'm trying to work with a human. I'm trying to work with you. I'm using my time to invest in you. So please look at the application and fill it out thoroughly and to the best of your knowledge. Then you're going to send the information. And another thing I want to bring to your attention is that I need you to go into your contacts. You need to mark my email safe. My email is info@10k30daypush.com. You need to go into your emails and mark that as safe so that you can see communications from me. Now, again, this is on my website, 10k30daypush slash 10k30daypush.com/fmyjob. Now, again, the F stands for forget. Now, I want y'all to understand that whenever you are creating something for money, you have to realize that you have to put in the effort. When you come through my mentorship program, we're going to address mindset, because what I've realized, especially as a serial entrepreneur, is that mindset is what keeps people stuck. The reason why I'm able to do so much is because my mind has been made up that I come first, my creativity come first, my well-being come first, and I've got to come first with having my systems together so that I can then show up for others. Which is a really nice segue into another offer that I have for my audience. So again, if you're interested in my mentorship program for the F My Job, again, go to 10k30daypush.com/FMyJob. Now, let's get back to that conversation I was making about mindset. So another thing that I want to offer is I am a therapist. On top of all the stuff that I already do, I am a therapist. And I work with the county. I work with severe mental illness. I work with schizophrenia, depression, anxiety. I work with all of it, okay? I work with veterans. I work with adults, kids, youth. I've done relationship counseling. I've done parent-child bonding. You name it, I did it, right? But what I also love is that I am such a girl's girl, okay? I'm such a girl's girl. I've held women's ministries, been offered to speak at seminars and conferences by way of mental health and also by the word of God. Because my husband, shout out to my husband, William Tate, we're really big on Bible study, and we love to incorporate real life issues, real life implemented goals, but also offering a spiritual kind of aspect to the work that we do. So, being that, I created another opportunity for me to connect with my ladies. And the way that I did this is by intertwining what I already know how to do, and that's mental health, empowerment, and spiritual growth. So I'm going to share my screen to another opportunity that I want to share, and that is the Divine Align Collective. Now, if you go to my Stand store, that's stand.store/Contessa Tate, not only will you see access to subscribe to my Divine Sessions email listing. You can also have access to other business tools. I am a grant writer. On top of that, you could do all these consultations. But the thing that I want to bring your attention to in this video, if you go to my stand.store/CONTESATATE, you'll be able to have access to join my women's coaching group. Now, what I love about the Divine Align Collective is that it intertwines not only me running a women's ministry, because I ran women ministry for so long, but there's a different aspect that I highlight within the Divine and Align Collective, and that's the whole woman has to be addressed. As a minister in church, one thing that I cried about so many times is the level of burnout from ministers, pastors, and lay members. The reason why there was so much burnout in the church is because the whole person is not being addressed in these church communities. Now, this is not a bashing, this is addressing a problem that continuously happens at the majority. So if your church fills all of your needs, congratulations, that's amazing. I'm speaking to the individuals who still have needs that need to be met, and maybe their congregation or their community cannot meet their needs. That's fine. The issue is not that your needs are not being met. The issue is that you don't know where to go to have your needs met. So I again address this to women because I am called to serve women. That's just my calling. I have a women's coaching community called the Divine and Aligned Collective. In this coaching community, we are addressing 7 life domains. Now, this is where it gets really therapy because, again, I am a therapist by trade. 7 life domains that we focus on will be your spiritual matters, your physical matters, your emotional, social, financial, intellectual, and environment. What does that mean? That means that we're not just going to do Bible study, read scriptures, and be encouraged, but we want to not only deepen your faith, but I also want to deal with your physical issues. That means we're going to talk about weight loss. We're going to talk about health issues. We're going to talk about your reproductive system because we are women. We have a lot of parts going on and they need to be addressed. We're going to be dealing with your emotional issues. That's my therapy background coming into play. We need to deal with the fact that you need to learn how to regulate your emotions so that your social relationships and your romantic relationships are not suffering. We need to talk about your finances. Why are you burnt out? Because you're broke, because you have poor money management, because you don't invest your money to make more money, which is assets. You don't have no assets. We need to deal with your intellect. You hanging around people that don't stimulate your mind. So you feel burnt out because you're not even growing. What about your personal development growth? Your environment. Let me say this, and this is no shade. There's no judgment on anything, on any platform that I speak about. There's no judgment. I'm naming facts. I'm naming phenomenons that exist. I'm addressing issues that happen. Okay. With that, there's so many people who underestimate having peace, clarity, and structure in their environment. There's so many beautiful women, beautiful on the outside, makeup, hair, nails done. House is dirty. House is dirty. Why is that an issue? Do you know that that can impact your mental health? Do you know that coming into a place where you sleep and lay your head down, that if it stinks, smells, is cluttered, you can't think, you cannot properly rest in an environment that is dirty? What about that your relationships in the household is so toxic that you can't have peace at the place where you sleep? Do you see how all these life domains tie into each other? Your spiritual ties into your health because there's too many people praising God but have diabetes. Too many people praising God and they're not checking on their health. Have the strength to go to church and praise God, but not using the discipline to work on your health. I'm saying this because 1, I've been there, done that. Number 2, actively working on it. Number 3, helped coach so many people who are struggling with these areas. We have to get out of blaming other people while we don't have. We have to go inward, and that's what coaching is for. Coaching helps you to look inward, and then you make the change. And then our spirit, our faith, that is what gives us the strength to overcome. So in the Divine and Aligned Collective, which is a private women's life coaching group, we address the whole woman. So you're not just going to go to church and praise. You're also going to clean your house. You're going to make sure your finances are together. You're going to make sure your emotions are regulated. You're going to make sure your body is being taken care of. You're going to make sure that you are okay in all areas of your life. So again, how do you access this? You got to go to stand.store/contested tape. And then you're going to go to, after you go to my stand store, you're going to see right here, join the Divine and Aligned Collective. It is a $45 investment. In there, you're going to get access to tools. You're going to get access to coaching. You're going to be able to access journal prompting. We're going to be really dealing with your life. Now, you go ahead and go to therapy and spend that $200-$300 an hour, or you can just spend $47 a month and get so much more. This is an opportunity to have access to me. You'll be surprised how many people invite me to lunch, invite me to have a coffee date, and it's just, they really invited me to a life coaching session. So I cannot be everywhere for everyone, but if you tap into these communities that I am pouring into, you will have access to me. And what I've also noticed is that a lot of people are inviting me all these places, and I have to say no because I am very tied to a lot of obligations. But I create these communities and these systems in place. So if you do want to be connected to me, go ahead and tap into these communities that I've created so that you can have access to the wonderful Contessa tape. But all I'm saying is that I love y'all and I'm creating opportunities for y'all to be made whole. I really do believe that God gave me a lot of gifts and a lot of privileges so that I can share them. And we're all going to grow together. So, again, if you want to access my women's life coaching group, you first go to my Stand store. That's stand.store/Contessa Tape. Once you come into my Stand store, you're going to scroll down and you're going to see right here where you join my sisterhood. You join the Divine and Aligned Collective here for a membership of $47 a month. Also, you can join my email listserv here, subscribe, and keep up to date with all things women and empowerment as well. So, I hope that y'all feel so empowered and so up to date because I feel really good serving y'all with all the gifts that God has given to me. And one thing that I want y'all to understand is that life is what you make of it, okay? I don't care if you feel low. I don't care if you feel ugly. I don't care if you don't feel your best. I don't care if you feel like nothing is working out for me. I'm here to tell you that everything can be changed, but it starts with a made up mind. Your mind has to be made up that you will not roll over and die. Your mind has to be made up that I don't care where my life is currently, my life is not going to remain there. You have to believe that you're bigger and better than your situation because no one else is going to believe it for you. I want to hold hope for you on today and let you know that you are bigger than your current circumstance and that whatever you're going through right now does not dictate where you're going to go in the future. I want to overly encourage you today to let you know that all things that you set out to do can be accomplished. And you have to tap into God and say, God, give me the discipline to not only get up and go because that's what I said I was going to do, but also give me the discipline to tell people, no, not right now. I'm focused right now. You need to ask God for discipline because there's tools, education, and resources already out there. But what happens is you don't have the discipline to not only stay engaged, but to be consistent with reaching your goals. So we don't have an access issue all the time. We don't have a resource shortage. We have a discipline issue. There are times when I'm waking up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just realizing that the real hustlers is up at this time because we know we got to get up and make it happen. Because if you don't get up and help you, no one else is getting up to help you. So I pray for your discipline on today. I pray for your empowerment and your encouragement. And I just want to let y'all know that I'm not only supporting you, I'm in the boat with you because we all have something that we're working on. We're always going to be a work of art that's going to continuously be painted over or re-glossed or re-laminated or re-sharpened. We're all working on something, but we could do it together. So just to recap, we have the F My Job mentorship program that you can access at, let me, you know what? Let me use my banners, okay? Let me act like I got resources. Let me put that up. F My Job. Let me show y'all by example, okay? And yes, I create all my websites. So if y'all need a website created, go ahead and holler at your girl. I'm telling you, I monetize every skill I got. If I know how to make sandwiches, I bet you I have a sandwich shop. I'm showing y'all from example. I believe in a coach who leads from the front. I'm not just verbally saying this is what you do. I'm showing you. So let me go ahead and add that banner up here. Go ahead and show the banner. There you go. So if you are interested in taking part of my 10K 30-day push mentorship program for the free 99, you need to go ahead and join my F My Job mentorship program. And you can find that application at 10K30daypush.com/F My Job. Again, this is a 4-week mentorship commitment. You will be given more information after you apply. I will be screening all the applications and conducting interviews to choose those who will be invited to the cohort. And we will be working to say F my job, where F stands for forget. Now, if you are also interested in my women's coaching group, I will put the website here because again, I'm showing y'all how this works. Boop. Okay, let's go ahead and show that. So if you are interested in women's life coaching by the way of the Divine and Aligned Collective, you need to go to the standoutstore.com/Contessa Tate. And actually, no, it's not standstore.com. It's just stand.store. So let me go ahead and edit that. Let me take that down. There is no .com. Stand store, why y'all like that? Okay, add that banner. Go ahead and save it. And okay, so if you are interested in my women's coaching group, and that coaching group is called the Divine and Aligned Collective, go to stand.store/Contessa Tate. And there you will see access to not only the Divine and Aligned email subscription listserv, but you will also have access to the inner private membership coaching group community. So that was a lot of information. I held 30 minutes of your time. I'm really excited just to stay connected to you. For those of you who do know me, let's get reconnected. For those who are meeting me for the first time, welcome to me. I look forward to learning about you and seeing how I can support you. But again, let's make our money. Let's make sure our mental health is okay. And let's make sure that we keep God at the forefront of everything we do. All right, y'all, go ahead and enjoy the rest of your lunch. I look forward to talking to y'all soon. And also, it wouldn't even be right if I didn't share with you. I have a 3-day virtual event that is starting tonight. For those who have been seeing all on my social media, the opportunity call, it is going to be off the chain. So you know what? Let me go ahead and just share my screen one more time because y'all got to see all the beauty in what we do here. Because again, we're all about connecting community and we're all about making sure people are getting opportunities to increase their money, stretch their financial opportunities, and making sure that their wealth is being generated. So again, go to 10k30daypush.com, and then you're going to go over to the events page. And after you go to the events page, you will still have opportunities to sign up for what's called the opportunity call. The opportunity call is an opportunity for you to learn how to become financially stable and build lasting wealth. The last opportunity call I had was bomb.com because I had my sisters right here. We talked about digital marketing. We talked about transformation in our health and in our minds. We also talked about real estate. That was at the last opportunity call event that I held. Starting tonight and going on for the next 3 days, we are going to be talking about finances because again, y'all, we have to be financially stable. We have to have building wealth activities and tools at our fingertips. We also have to learn how to invest the money that we do have. So each and every single night, 6 p.m. PST time, we will be online. So what is so cool about having total control over my website is that we're not logging on Zoom. We're not going to be doing Facebook Live. We are hosting this virtual event from my personal website, which can be found on 10k30daypush.com. So once you go to 10k30daypush.com, go to our events page, you go ahead and buy your ticket. The event is free, but there is a VIP upgrade option. In the VIP upgrade option, you're going to get some morning mindset prayers. You're going to get business power hours where you can actually pick my brain on how to implement what we're learning into your life. Also, you can ask me any tips, tricks, or tools that you can use in building your business. But you can only get access to me like that if you upgrade your free ticket to a VIP ticket. So right here, you go to buy your tickets on the event. And then under here, you will see what each day is comprised of. And then you will actually see the schedule for the VIP section. So in the VIP section, we have prayer and meditation, and we also have money power hour with me. This again is how you implement all the things that we've learned. You can also ask me anything as it pertains to building a business or making money from your ideas, making money from your knowledge. So again, what you want to do is go to 10k30daypush.com and go to the events page, and there you will see how to register for the opportunity call, and it starts tonight at 6 o'clock tonight. So again, y'all, let me explain something. I be cracking up when people really learn about me, because they go, Contessa, how? And I go, you know what? I just have to do what I got to do. So I want y'all to understand that I am human. There is nothing that I do that you can't do. And I want you to understand that God is good and that He gives us the power to do anything that we strive to do. So I am not a robot. I live by the grace of God. I live by prayer. I live by my word. I ask God for strength. I ask God for wisdom. I can't do anything without God. So if you ask me how, I'm going to point you to Jesus. Okay. But again, I love y'all so much. If you didn't watch me live, go ahead and watch the replay of this video. I love y'all so much. Let's stay connected. Let's build wealth. Let's make money. Let's make sure that we have life flexibility. Let's make sure our mental health is great. Let's just do it all. I love y'all. I'm going to go ahead and go. Bye, y'all.